Today's Daf Lamed Gimel has a fascinating discussion on whether one is allowed to daven in Aramaic or other languages other than Hebrew, for that matter. The Mishnah says simply that one can, that tefillah can be done b'chol lashon, right, in any language. The Gemara complicates matters a bit and says that Rabbi Yochanan apparently taught that one should not daven in Lashon Aramis, in Aramaic. And the reason given is that angels, malachim, apparently don't speak Aramaic, right? And so the angels, which are taking, the prayers and, being the sort of mailmen, delivering our prayers up above, won't get to the prayer, and the prayer will be stuck languishing down in this world. So there's a discussion amongst the Rishonim about what this means and how this applies practically. Some say that this is meant literally, right? Malachim do not speak Aramaic. And according to this reading, right, indeed, when one is praying alone, right, it says that when one is, praying together with a congregation, the power of the congregation is so powerful that one does not need intermediaries like angels to bring their prayers above, and therefore, when one is praying with a congregation, they can certainly pray in any language. The question is when one is praying alone. So, some say that, this is literal, and Malachim really don't speak Aramaic, and for that matter, other languages, and therefore, when one is praying alone, one should pray in Hebrew. The Rush says that actually, Rabbi Yochanan doesn't mean, that angels don't speak Aramaic. The Gemara actually uses the word makir, and they don't recognize Aramaic. They don't like it. And they say that the Rush says that the angels have some sort of particular dislike for the language of Aramaic because it's a corruption of Hebrew and the local language. It was kind of like the ancient Yiddish, right? Just as Yiddish is kind of like a Hebraized German. So Aramaic was really a Hebraized version of the vernacular. And since it wasn't a pure language, angels don't like it, but, there's actually no problem with praying in any other language. So practically, it is ideal to pray or daven in Hebrew if possible, though if that is not possible, davening in any language is perfectly fine. And there are actually two parts of the tefillah, the first line of the Shema and the first paragraph of the Shema Esrei, where if one does not understand the Hebrew at all, one actually should read in English or, your most natural language so that one can concentrate most fully and properly.